What's up, guys? Hey, I was actually going to take the time to review one more thing we did. Again, snow outside. Anyways, um, we were looking, well, let's be clear. I was looking to purchase a microscope for our kids. We do homeschool and that sort of thing. And I was looking for something that they could, play with in the backyard, get some leaves under, um, see the structures and that sort of thing. Wasn't really expecting a whole lot. And we were thinking between like $100 and $200 was kind of the price range we were looking at. And we found several different things, like different apps you can put on your phone, and just little things you can get attachments for your phone. And they seem pretty cool, but I kind of wanted something that was a standalone deal where the kids didn't have to have one of our phones going over to the pond, drowning in it, that sort of thing. Anyways, also our in-laws, they have a little cabin thing that they have set up, and the kids like to go up there. We go up there and stay for a couple of days here and there. And so I wanted something we could take with us, and it didn't have power at the time, so we wanted something that worked off of battery or something we could charge off of like a USB port. Anyways, so we started looking around, and we found this little guy. I don't even know what the brand is specifically, but as always, I'll link down below in the description. But yeah, it's supposed to be like an electronics / other thing microscope. Anyways, it comes with a couple different lenses, and we were playing with it and playing with different contrast. We bought the glass slides and things like that, and pretty incredible. I mean, this thing, I know I always tend to put good reviews, but by the time we buy something, usually we've researched it to death, and that's kind of the case with this microscope. The only criticism I can give it is it is sensitive. Like if we're using it on like a desk, if it's shaky, it'll blur the image, and it makes it a little hard to get back into focus. But if you're keep that in mind, you're fine. Like we've done several videos, definitely caught some really cool stuff. One of the things was out of our fish tank, we took a little bit of like algae and put it on here, and I'll actually show you what some of those videos actually looked like. But absolutely blew my mind as far as what we actually captured. We did red blood cells, zoomed in on those. The amount of detail, the amount of differences you can actually get. We're looking at the kids' science books and going with this microscope and mapping out what we're going to look at next. We've had this thing for, oh goodness, it's been, I think we got it like a year and a half ago. But yeah, the kids have used it quite a bit, and I just got it set up back on our little desk here where the kids do school, so they'll be doing more of it. And then, of course, as soon as the snow goes away, we'll try to look at some more. Maybe we should do some snowflakes in the microscope. Go do it outside in the cold. Anyways, let me flip it around and I'll show you what it looks like. Don't mind my mess behind it. So it comes with the below light here. It comes with your extra lens. And I don't remember what the power of each is, but you have a focus here, so you can, focus like that. Just turning that. Anyways, and then you also have digital zoom. It's got a full LCD screen, and these are some of the things that we personally have captured. So let's see. I am a noob. Should have gotten one of the kids to do this. So let's go to this. It does video too, which I thought was super cool. So this is stuff that we've actually captured. Okay, that was a really long video, guys. Let's go. Let's see. There's some cells and different things. These, again, this isn't like pictures we downloaded. This is stuff we actually captured. I believe this was blood, but you can see like that would be someone bumping the desk or something. That's just putting it in focus, but let's keep going. That's different lighting effects that it has. Some of this, so this was some of the algae we got from the fish tank. Just absolutely, and these pieces of algae, I mean, it is minuscule. Like, it just looked like a little slight green dot on the slide. You could barely see it. But when you start looking around, that's when you start seeing some cool stuff. But yeah, you can actually see, like, if I pull the phone closer, like, the detail is insane. And then if you actually watch, I'm guessing we saw something on the slide. But absolutely incredible. And this is just off of Amazon. It's not like it's some high dollar, deal. This was something we purchased, and here's some more pictures. There's another video I wanted to show you guys. The kids are taking a lot of pictures. One of these that we took a while ago. Oh, here we go. So you got these little tiny critters. And again, this algae, I wish I had a picture of what the algae looked like. And we're talking, this algae was like needlepoint big. We're zoomed that far in on it to where you can see each little strand. But yeah, I was just probably wasting your time with this, but man, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. So, and I think this was only like $150. What a purchase, I have to say. We liked it. But anywho, yeah, lots of features with it. You just snap these little lenses. We have them in a little microfiber cloth, but they switch out super easy. And the really cool thing is, so this has lights, as well as it has lights down below that project through whatever the slide. You can turn those off and on. The other great thing is it has internal battery. So I was talking about the charging, that sort of thing. It charges off of a regular cell phone cord, like the older cell phones, the micro USB or whatever. So just charges off this guy. As you saw, I just unplugged it, and hey, it's still working. Battery's full, and that little guy will work for, I think we've gotten at least 3 or 4 hours out of it. And it does record in full 1080, and I think it's a 12 megapixel camera. As you can see, plenty of megapixel for what we're looking at here. And it's a nice big screen too. Like, it's not small. Super nice big screen. Yeah, I can't say enough about how fun this was to use. Anything from just like, again, this was just a little scrap of algae that was on the top of our fish tank. So I just grabbed it off. It was just very insignificant. And we looked at this thing for probably 3 or 4 hours, and there was all kinds of little bugs and copepods and different things in it. We've looked at our saltwater as well, a couple of little water samples, and found all kinds of crazy things in there, Jurassic Park style. Anyways, this was a super cool find. If you want to see more about it, we have the Amazon link down below. And yeah, there's a lot more features I'm not showing you guys on this, just because honestly the kids know how to use it better than I do now. But super good buy at $150 again for homeschool. Just amazing for that. And also I've used it for a little bit of electronic stuff, working on the kids' RC cars and stuff. You can put this guy's less zoomed in. Again, I don't know how much. And then you can digitally zoom it out. So using it to fix little tiny things, because I have really terrible eyesight. So yeah, works amazing. Anyways, there it is, guys. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the content.